So we're staging the coup in France, and I think we might either see a civil war or something occur within this video to kind of give us, I don't know, some insight on what's going to happen with communism and what it's going to have like kind of an impact on Western Europe. And it's all just building up for World War II. That is the kind of the most exciting thing about this, is it's all just leading up to this huge event. That's why Hearts of Iron is so fun, because like we haven't even gotten into war yet, and it's all just building and brewing and getting ready, and we're only at 20%, so nothing too much, you know, everything's fine for now. Obviously when the war does break out, there's still lots and lots of stuff to do, but all of the pre-stuff that happens before the war, that is what's so exciting. So very, very exciting. So what percentage? We're at 44 progress. This is good. Again, we're still looking at a completion at April 23rd, on April 23rd, 1938. So there's still about, you know, less than a year left to go. So whatever happens. Fortification. Focus. Okay, so they're going to go for fortification focus. That's actually going to help them a lot defending themselves from the Germans. I was going to say the French, and I was going to be like, bam, Cracklord already making an appearance. An appearance this early on in the video. What else is new? So this is a level 2 refinery. We've actually got to start building these buildings, and I'm starting to build a lot of naval dockyards, which now that I think about, maybe it's not the best. Production efficiency cap at 10% instead of 5. Then let's go with that. Factory output, max factories in a state. This technology is mutually exclusive, so we have to choose between these two here. I'm going to just go with improved machine tools so we can become more effective in our factories, as well as we have to kind of alter our construction. So yeah, I am building a bunch of naval dockyards. We're going to want some refineries, though, for extra oil and rubber. This is going to be super useful. Let's go ahead and build these things out this way, and I'm going to actually push this up towards the top. So when these guys are finished, which is actually going to take a while. You know what? Yeah, start working on these oil refineries now. We're only having one come. But just focus on that for now, and then we'll be good. Also, we should probably be still trying to get civilian factories as well. Trying to push these as far from Moscow as I can. Kind of in the middle here. Yeah, so I'm actually going to start to shift my focus a little bit to some more civilian factories. That way we can build a lot more. And we've got a lot of military factories. Convert civilian factories to military factories and vice versa. So we could switch some of those military factories over. Okay, so Amelia Earhart disappeared, which means that she will not be an ace for the United States. If she comes back, which is a possible event, then she can participate and lead, like, you know, Air Force air regiments during the war, which I guess she's going to be pretty powerful. So that's good that she died, because we're not playing as the U.S. So that sounds terrible, but yeah, we need all the help we can get. I'm considering maybe switching over some these military factories to something else. We don't have any new stuff yet, nothing new researched. Logistics, I'm expecting amazingness, yeah. But we're going to need lots of extra. Wait a second, what did I do? I don't know what I did, but I don't know if it was the right decision. Yeah, it was here. Let me go back down and start investing more in the Air Force. Definitely more in the Air Force. We're going to need a lot more of that. So let's focus now on the air stuff, which means we need to start researching like air doctrines and stuff like that. Infrastructure effort. So here goes another focus. Now we can go down transformative in nature, which is going to give us more rubber and more political power. I like it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to fix our rubber needs. That sounds so unnecessarily sexual. I apologize. But we're going to fix this, and at that point we can maybe not worry as much. Ooh. Marco Polo bridge events. China's rejected. Okay, so the Japanese-Chinese war is looming. And it actually is probably going to kind of start up really soon here. Surplus. We've got tons of surpluses. We just need 13 rubber, though. So actually, we need a lot. So a lot of oil refineries might be pretty useful. Might be quite useful, I think. But yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, we are focused right now, heavily focused on these military factories. And once those are finished up, we'll be doing a little bit better. We've got one more to build. Okay, so anti-air. We did finish the anti-air. We don't want to go too ahead here. I might even go for upgrades to our tank or getting more tanks. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this tank too. We're going to want tanks for sure. Yeah, we're going to want tanks for sure. Okay, so when the Japanese and the Chinese start to go at it here. Interesting. So first of all, China's going to start to unify. China's really divided right now, and they're going to start to unify as the Japanese are attacking. I'm guessing that's what they're going with. Yeah, war with China. Okay, so war with China is on the horizon. This is good, and it should kind of lower my whole, vision. My whole everyone's, I don't know, concerned with me. I don't want them to be concerned with me. There's nothing to see here. Let me be me. Also considering, let's see, how much are we? Oh my gosh, this is so expensive. I did not realize how expensive this was. The coup is like 2 points per day. Or like 1 point, I think it's 1.5. Yeah, that thing is expensive. I was not expecting that. Oh, we don't like each other. I had no idea. So Germany's liked by, obviously, Italy, Hungary, and nationalist Spain, obviously. Japan, no opinion. They hate us. Okay, does anybody like us? Well, no, because we haven't been playing the whole political game, so I guess that makes sense. The UK, not necessarily liked by France, and just liked by, South Africa because those are puppets, I think. Australia. Actually, no, South Africa's not a puppet, is it? Yeah, no, it's not. They've got an alliance, though, but all the former British colonies like the UK, but nothing from France and nothing from the USA, which is nice. Okay, so let's go here. So we are working 46 military factories. That's excellent, which now our construction is going to be focusing in on the civilian factories now, which will be obviously pretty important. And this oil refinery will finish up as well very soon. Okay, this is good. Yeah, this is good news so far. I think this is going well. Obviously, though, France switching over can really be huge. Would really be huge, because France has a lot of control, and if we can keep France alive from the Germans, France could give us a really good point for attacking the Allies. France could, maybe focus on attacking the British, while I don't know who to attack. Actually, that's something I need to keep in mind. It'll be for sure, almost for sure, a dual front war. More than likely, the Germans will call in the Japanese, and we'll have to fight out there, Japan as well. So yeah, that's kind of a concern. No naval experience at all. So I think I want to start training units. I've got all this military or this equipment on me. Let's go and exercise. This unit will consume, I don't know, actually it's only 1937. Should I start exercising now? Your country will also gain army experience. Each unit with experience level is at least 2. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, we're exercising. We've got all this equipment, so I don't see why not. I've got all this military factories too. I'll wait to start exercising the Japanese theater. I'll eventually do that, but not right now. Yeah, so we'll watch this. Yeah, so we're losing artillery at this point, but I've got a lot. I've got a lot of artillery on me. Now I think this does have a cap. Did that say? Yeah, experience is capped at 500. 500. Wait, experience is capped at 500? No, that's just in general. That's not for training though. But it's good to kind of know. Okay, so transformative in nature. So that's great because it gives us more rubber as well as political power, which is something that I just have nothing of at the moment. I've got the 238 now. Hey, why does this went up? Why did this go up? I don't know why that went up. That was not like that before. Unless something happened behind this window. Okay, it's time to go for the Navy thing so I can start to choose. I think we're starting to get an idea of what we want to do. I don't know if I want to modify the government anymore. I'm thinking of maybe trying something else here. So why can't we do the faction whole thing yet? Base reluctance. So yeah, as soon as we go to war, as soon as one of us go to war, then they'll be willing to join. How about Iran? Maybe I should just get an advisor. Because there has been a tank designer, or do you want a chief of army? How expensive are these guys? See, we don't know what we're gonna do yet, so that's why I don't think that's the greatest idea. A tank designer is probably pretty important. Let's go with, let's see here. This is just a tank designer, mobile tank designer, heavy tank designer. Reliability and soft attack increase. Not sure if we're gonna go with heavy tanks or what. Effect. I think we'll just go with regular tanks for now. We'll go with a dude with. Oh, wait, what? Who did you declare war on? How did you do that? I've never seen. Oh, okay, I see. You went to war with China. You just also went to war here as well, which is interesting because usually People's Republic of China joins in, which they probably will still. Or actually, you know what? I think the People's Republic of China usually eats up this territory or something like that, or they're like a puppet. Maybe they, I don't know what happens. Usually People's Republic of China is this, like, you know, takes all this territory. Not in this case. Takes these 2 states away. Okay, good. So Japan is leaving the border. Fantastic. Thank you. Please go away. I didn't want you here anyways. And Japan, yeah, so Japan generated 9.8 world tension from that move. Actually, and 7.1. Holy crap, so that's a lot. Yeah, we go to war and we are going to make people really upset. But we're approaching 1938, considering going to speed 5 here for now. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. So improved machine tools, which is going to help us with efficiency a little bit faster. Let's start jumping into air doctrines, I think. Yeah, so this is reinforcement rate would be pretty useful, obviously. And then the radio is also pretty good too. But we do need to jump into the air doctrines. I can only choose between one. Tactical bombers are flexible and can perform both ground support and regular bombing by improving close air support. I'm thinking about tactical bombing by bombing the enemy's factories either by night. No, I think let's go with yeah, it's mutually exclusive. Let's perform both ground support and regular bombing. I love it. Yeah, let's do that. It's only going to take 52 days, so not bad. And how's France feeling about all this stuff? Oh, really? Why has communism gone down? How is that? How did that happen? Well, the date for the coup has still not changed. We're about halfway through this process. What? What is this? You want military access. If I do this, Japan's going to be pretty mad at me. Okay, so they did eat up. So I think that is like a puppet or something. I'm going to give this to you. Go for it. Do your work, China. Because I think that I can help support... I could support them. If I really wanted to. They're at war. Because I can probably convert over China pretty easily to communism since they have no direct opinion over any of it right now. Over the break, I also decided to work a light cruiser. That way we just get something a little bit extra here. We already have a bunch of submarines, so don't think we need too much of that. How's logistics while we're training? Just losing out on artillery. Okay, now light tanks. Okay, very nice. So we finished up this tank, which means that we're going to want to go with... Can't go there, but we can go with, like, smaller effects. So I wish that... Oh, okay, click for details. Oh, so we have anti-air, small artillery cannon, or tank destroyers. Ooh, tank destroyers, which if we go after, obviously, the German Panzers, that's a thing. Let's go ahead and do tank destroyers. That's something good to research if the Germans have, you know, awesome tanks, which they probably do. Yeah, they probably do. Okay, how are we looking now? Good, getting quite a bit of army experience. I like it. Okay. And now we can focus on this, which is, what is this really going to do? Conversion cost. So it's going to be much easier to convert over civilian to military factories. I don't know if it's vice versa, though. I don't think so. But let's start researching this. That way we can actually choose if we want. I don't know if I'm going to choose right now, but if I have the option to maybe choose anti-capitalist or anti-fascist, we have the option to. At any point, we can jump down that tree and just to see what happens. Do we want to go a little bit further? Intercept mission efficiency. Interception. Okay, I guess so. No. Let's research some planes first. Hold on. Yeah, I think we need to research some planes before we do anything else. So 1940s is going to offer us a whole bunch of new planes. We want tactical bombers, not as many fighters. So this guy, PE2, air defense, agility, operational range. Oh my gosh, you've got much more range. Air defense 23. Wait a second. Can I actually compare the two? I don't think there's a way for me to compare the two, which is very unfortunate. I wish there could be two different... Ooh, reliability. What's that going to look like? Okay, that's the exact same ground. Naval targeting. Okay, so this is more... The PE2 is more for naval and air superiority. Air defense. This guy is going to be for ground targeting, it looks like. I want the ground targeting. So I like that. Okay, boom. We're going to get a few more things done. How did communism go down in France? That's very unfortunate. Hopefully it continues to... It's still rising. Oh! Okay, so Italy does not... Italy just started not liking France, like not too long ago. I might want to consider supporting China as well in this fight. Because if China falls, that's obviously going to make for a very strong Japan. Go use my open borders, man. I can give them divisions. I can totally give them divisions. I just don't know if I want to do that just yet. I can see how that might not be the best. Material designer. I think I'm gonna hold on to this for now. I'd rather get some bigger upgrades. You know, there's those 250 advisors that cost a buttload of money. I'd rather hold on to that. So the Japanese AI, they always tend to do pretty well on kind of naval invasions into Chinese mainland. So I'm not super worried about that. 1937. So we're pretty much good with tanks. I think we need more artillery, certainly. Yes, we do. Let's go with the anti-tank. And then probably support battalions too, because I don't think I've even jumped into that at all. Which is a problem. Let's do that now. Oh my goodness. Signal company, logistics, field hospital, maintenance company. So these are all motorized. I see. Now I understand. So these are all the motorized logistics company, field hospital. Let's go with the field hospital, I guess. Okay, let's continue forward. We need to watch the Chinese. We need to watch the Chinese conflict. If China starts to lose really badly, then yeah, I'm gonna send over divisions for sure. I can guarantee you that. I don't want to have a strong Japan out in the east. Obviously, that'd be really, really bad. I can send at most 8 divisions. So I'm gonna keep in mind this this war screen. Right now, it's in favor of Japan. But that tends to happen. That tends to happen initially, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.